Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're looking at the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial that's currently going on over in I think it's in the States. It has been for Amber anyway a complete car crash. She went in with people not liking her very much, and she's coming out of it with probably being the most hated person ever in the world right now. I think Twitter is going nuts at the moment with it. It's amazing. I love it. It's great. Also, if you want, follow my Twitter. Link is there. But yeah, we're going to be reacting to a bunch of clips of Johnny Depp basically having Selkie comebacks and reacting to questions that he has been was given by Amber's amazing lawyers, because you know. Right, let's jump into it, shall we?
Do you have a drinking problem?
Do you have a drinking problem, Johnny?
Objection calls for hearsay.
A different question, Mr. Depp.
His look is like, bitch, what?
Let's let him object to another one. For him to cook. That's hearsay, I guess.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Okay, all right. Well then.
I'm learning.
He's learning. Depp. I think after this trial, he's gonna be a lawyer himself by the amount of times Amber's lawyers has called for hearsay when answering their questions.
Let me put it a different way.
Did I read that right?
Did I read that
You
right?
certainly did, yes, sir.
Did I read that right?
Did I read that right?
You certainly did, yes, sir.
And you wrote that about the... Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Oh my God. It's just...
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that right?
You did, sir.
Did I read that right?
It just keeps going.
You continue to read them right.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
That's my question to you, sir.
Were you there? That'd be a no. The lawyer was not there. Obviously. It's honestly one of the best things I've ever seen.
No, I wasn't drinking that heavily.
We can, let's turn to the UK
It's
116,
definition,
please.
what you define as heavily, sir.
You poured yourself a mega pint of...
There it is. Mega pint of red wine. Mate, that is, I want to make a pint of red wine, please.
red wine.
Yes, please.
Correct?
A mega pint.
A mega pint.
I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I thought it necessary.
Right.
Large pint. Mega pint. I know what I'd like.
We're going to fast forward in time
Okay.
a little bit, Mr. Depp.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, I can feel it.
I...
He'd had a conversation
Of course, the
with
hearsay.
Ms. Heard.
Called it.
Hearsay, Your Honor.
Called it. Let's go. Winning.
Let's move beyond the
All right, let's
conversation
move on.
that
Certain
Kevin.
Also, for this entire thing, Amber just looks... Look at her sat there. Like, I really would love to know what's going on inside her head for this entire trial. I might do a video reacting to her when she's on the stand, because it's just gold. Like, she is... I'll make another video about that, because it's insane.
He said, yes, they had. Okay.
Check in to make sure he's allowed to say it. Okay, cool. Right.
It appears that Ms. Heard had told...
Hearsay, Your Honor.
This is apparently a statement by Ms. Heard.
described to Ms. Heard that...
I'll move to strike this as hearsay, Your Honor.
All right.
And
It looks like, wait, what? Really? What? Alright, cool.
appreciate...
Sorry, it's evidence.
Next question, okay?
My former business managers were quite
Jack,
disturbing.
Hearsay.
I believe he said he showed him.
His face is like,
Yes, yes, I looked at papers
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
hearsay.
Love him.
I believe he was being shown financial documents.
All right, all right.
Oh, I love it. I
well,
love him.
Mr. Depp, I appreciate you've gotten a
So,
a lot
it's
of chance
brilliant.
to talk, and I'm
Brilliant,
trying to be
absolutely
respectful of
brilliant.
the court's time and the jury's time. So I'm going to ask you that question again, because I think it's a pretty simple yes or no question, which is,
You'd like
other,
it to be, sir.
other-
Nothing simple in this case.
other than mentioning the fact, the op-ed in the Washington Post, correct?
Objection, lack of foundation.
Out loud if you can answer it.
October is 2 months before December. That's correct.
What? I'm sorry. I missed the question.
Than mentioning the fact, the op-ed in the Washington Post, correct?
Objection, lack of foundation.
Out loud if you can answer it.
October is 2 months before December. That's correct.
It is. Get on, lawyer.
Correct.
Mr. Rannenborn.
This was a document that you signed as part of your divorce proceedings, correct?
That's my signature indeed, yes.
Mr. Depp, that is your signature on the right, correct?
Twice?
Yes, it is.
Dated August 15th, 2016, right?
That's what it says, yes.
And this is, you were,
Come on.
this is a document you
Come on.
signed,
There it is.
right?
3 times.
For the third time, that is my signature, yes.
Can you go to paragraph 27, please?
Good. He signed it 3 times. Just 3 times. Not once, not twice. 3 times. They had to make sure everyone knew he signed it 3 times.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did he read
Mr.
that right?
Take that down.
Did he read that
And
right?
that was a document you signed in August of 2016, correct?
Is that the same one that I signed
Sorry,
3 times
sorry,
before?
sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
4 times. He signed it 4 times. Because you have to make sure he signed that
I
document.
wanted to make clear that you
You
signed
made it
that in
clear.
the summer
Oh,
of
5
2016.
times. 5 times.
2 years before
5 times.
Ms. Heard published her op-ed.
I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much.
Nice.
Sorry.
All right.
Like it.
I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Wrote it twice.
Sorry, could you read that again?
Oh, it's
These are
fucking
your
brilliant.
words, sir, right? I read that right, correct?
You did. But so yes,
You didn't
I
react.
did assault.
Look at her. She's about to cry. Look at her. She's about to fucking like break down in tears. I love it.
with cabinets, but I did not touch Miss Heard.
And
As you can see, I think, 333.
Also, I'd like to add that this is the 6th and final week of the trials, and to this date, Johnny Depp has not looked or glanced at Amber Heard at all for the entire time. If you watch any clips of when like Amber's on the stand or anything, he's looking down the entire time. Because of one of the last things he ever said to her was that she'll never see his eyes again, and he's sticking with that. And it's gotten under Amber's skin as well, because when she was on the stand, she basically was like got upset, obviously, and was like sort of like why won't you look at me sort of thing, and then he mouthed to his lawyer, who sat right next to him, mouthed, "I don't want to." It's honestly like the best thing I've ever seen. Like the entire court case is just amazing. There's so many memes that have come out of it. Mega pint of red wine. The fact he objected to his own question. I love Johnny Depp.
let's do it this way. Let's pull
Depp
up
is
Exhibit
just
500.
he's brilliant.
500?
500, Defense Exhibit 500.
That's exhibit 5.
Yes, I'd like to see who I lied to.
Okay, and a very different thing from what you texted Paul Bettany,
Yes.
correct?
Again.
Okay, so the Boston flight was in May.
All right, here we go.
Well, then let's do this. So is it your testimony that right after you cut your finger off, or right after, I won't give you anything to argue with me yet, right after you sustained an injury to your finger,
Yet.
Sorry.
that you,
No.
Sean Bailey, who was the the number 3.
Objection, hearsay.
I don't know yet. I'll overrule it at this point.
May I continue, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Just basically said in the...
Objection, hearsay.
Your
What
Honor,
Sean Bailey said.
this is about him
It's in
learning
an
about this. It's
article.
not for the truth.
It is the truth. She's
If
asking.
you want to approach.
Please explain to the jury who Sean Bailey is. I think you were starting to.
Yes, I'll try again.
I'll try again.
Sean Bailey was quoted as saying that...
Objection, hearsay.
Look at him, though. He's just like,
Who
what?
is Sean Bailey
Okay,
quoted,
what?
without getting into what he was quoted as saying?
It's entitled Johnny Depp. Friends and family seriously concerned about him. Here's why.
Yes,
Correct.
how did they know?
The next article from May, did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next
These are all
article,
hit
also
pieces.
from May
These
10th,
are drags, sir.
2017. Mr.
This
Depp,
is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just
Get on, Johnny! Oh. Honestly, like, if you have the time, like, watch, like, the case, because it is just full of just the most bizarre things, and Johnny just makes it just, it's fucking brilliant. It's absolutely amazing.
What you read that very, very well.
The next one, Hollywood Reporter. Did I read that
Allegedly
correctly?
reports say, this is hearsay. is
June
it not?
21st, 2018.
word.
6 months.
Look at, he's just mocking him now. It's fucking, it's brilliant. Like, he's now just taken to the point where he's just literally mocking the entire arts.
You did. Who's Alison Beauchamp?
This heard wasn't the
I
only
love it.
one. Testified on Thursday.
So good.
and found nothing
So-
wrong with
oh, it's-
referring to
it's
Amber as a
amazing.
lesbian camp counselor when she was trying to get you to stop using drugs. But
She
let's
had
take a
used
look at
the
what you
same-
say in
She
this
had used
text.
that term before.
In this text, there were numerous negative news stories about you. You'd agree with that, correct?
Objection, compound.
I'll sustain it to compound.
For years prior to 2018.
Thank you so much. Based on the
Oh,
investigation,
so
which you
good,
brought
so
us
good,
Talking, is that all right?
You would answer my question. We'll take a look at the
so
next one.
good.
As long as you're happy, sir.
Last week, Mr. Rottenborn asked you about a quote where you said you wouldn't come back to the Pirates franchise for $300 million.
Oh my God, yes.
And $1 million
Yeah,
Pirates.
but-
Do you remember that?
Basically, back when Amber first posted the op-ed, about I think it was like 2-3 days afterwards, he was dropped from Disney. Disney basically were like, no, which means he's not going to be in Pirate 6, which is a shame because you can't have Pirates in the Caribbean without Captain Jack Sparrow. Like you can't, like, it just doesn't work. But you know, a lot of brands, I think most of the brands he's working with and companies like studios dropped him like that. I think a lot of them now are sort of regretting their choices because he's innocent. Like, you know, I don't give a shit what people say. Johnny Depp's innocent, and if you believe Amber Turd, then what the hell's wrong with you? Please, stop it. Get some help.